Horror legend Vincent Price makes his appearance this month's Monster Madness, but in very strange circumstances. Here we find him as the host of a very bizarre TV show from 1971, The Hilarious House of Frightenstein. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen him in, and one of the most incredible finds I've stumbled upon in recent years. How could I not be aware of a monster sketch comedy show that starred Vincent Price? Well, it was the product of an independent TV station in Canada, and only recently surfaced on DVD. The format of the show was child-friendly, and man, I would have loved this as a kid. Each sketch has its own zany personalities and horror stereotypes. First you have Count Frightenstein and his assistant Igor. The Count is a mashup of a mad scientist and vampire all in one, and for some reason he has a green face. As a scientist, the only thing he does is make stupid inventions, like a soda called Dracola. There's a monster on a slab that he's trying to revive, but he never gets up. Then you have Griselda, a witch, who is, of course, the cooking segment of the show. The ingredients are all ridiculous and obviously nothing you would want to eat, but this witch really loves her work. She shows so much enthusiasm that it's like everything she throws in her pot is the best thing ever.
Oh, what's this? Oh, oki and oki oil. Well, it's okay with me.
That's horrible.
Then there's the librarian. This is my favorite segment because it's so awkward.
I am the librarian. I'm going to tell you tales of horror.
It sets up an atmosphere like it's going to be creepy, but as the ancient librarian starts to tell you his scary story, you realize it isn't scary in the slightest bit.
And our story today is Too Many Daves.
And then he gets disappointed about it.
Terrifying, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Don't you feel your flesh crawling? No?
There's too many things to highlight, but you can't forget about the Wolfman DJ. There is a famous DJ named Wolfman Jack. Anybody who's heard of him, I'm sure, has always wanted to see a DJ that's literally a Wolfman. Then we go into this trippy music video segment where the Wolfman pretends to play guitar and dances in front of a green screen, often joined by Igor. It goes on for a very uncomfortable period of time. I mean, they do the whole song like this. You get the sense that the people who made the show had a lot of fun with it. Anything goes here. It's a must-see for at least one episode if you're a fan of the classic monsters, the psychedelic nature of the 70s, and Vincent Price. It's surprising that Vincent Price would want to be involved in a show like this, given his sophisticated acting background. He was classically trained in theater and had a very wide range of performance. Basically, he's the kind of actor that you'd think would be trying to win an Academy Award. But he remained loyal to the horror genre. He didn't mind being typecast with a genre that tends to get frowned upon. He embraced horror and approached every role he did seriously, or humorously if needed. Here you can tell that he's really loving it.
And yesterday it showed a man who was falling from a tree. Oh, I wish he'd fix that crystal ball, 'cause that falling man was me.
I've heard that he liked doing films that were popular with young audiences because they would grow up being fans, and that would ensure the longevity of his career. And that is pure genius.